The Aston Martin DB12 marks a bold evolution in the British automaker's iconic DB lineage. Dubbed a super tourer rather than a traditional grand tourer, the DB12 blends ferocious performance, opulent luxury, and cutting-edge technology in a beautifully sculpted package. In this in-depth video review, we take a closer look at what makes the DB12 a landmark model for Aston Martin and a serious contender in the world of high-performance luxury coupes. Design and exterior aesthetics. Right from the first glance, the Aston Martin DB12 makes its presence known. It doesn't stray far from the DB11 silhouette, but every panel has been sharpened for a more muscular, assertive look. The wide front grille dominates the nose, flanked by matrix LED headlights and a resculpted hood that adds aggression and aerodynamic flow. The profile is classic Aston Martin: long hood, short rear deck, and a low-slung, planted stance. 21-inch forged alloy wheels are standard, tucked beneath flared arches that hint at the car's performance credentials. Around back, the slim LED taillights stretch elegantly across the rear, while the quad exhaust setup adds just the right amount of menace. This is a car that radiates luxury and power, whether cruising through Monaco or parked in Beverly Hills. The DB12's presence is nothing short of majestic. Interior: elegance meets innovation. Inside, the DB12 sets a new benchmark for Aston Martin interiors. The cabin is a blend of hand-stitched leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber, with every surface exuding craftsmanship and precision. The ergonomics have been drastically improved over the DB11, with a focus on tactile controls and digital clarity. The center console is dominated by a new bespoke infotainment system, Aston Martin's first in-house developed platform. It features a 10.25-inch high-resolution touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, real-time 3D navigation, and over-the-air update capabilities. The interface is fast, intuitive, and finally worthy of the brand's luxury status. The 11-speaker Bowers & Wilkins sound system, or optional 15-speaker surround setup, transforms the cabin into a concert hall, while the dual-zone climate control and 16-way adjustable heated and ventilated seats ensure first-class comfort. There's a real sense that the DB12 is built for cross-continental grand touring, luxurious, refined, and ready for long journeys at high speed. Engine and performance. Under the hood lies a revised 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 sourced from Mercedes-AMG but retuned by Aston Martin engineers. This engine now produces 671 horsepower and 800 Nm, 590 lb-ft of torque, significantly more than the outgoing DB11 V8. The result: 0 to 100 km per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour, in just 3.6 seconds, with a top speed of 202 miles per hour, 325 km per hour. But the DB12 isn't just about straight-line speed. Aston Martin has heavily revised the chassis and suspension setup. Adaptive dampers, stiffer anti-roll bars, and electronic rear differential work in concert to deliver astonishing agility and confidence through corners. The car rides on Michelin Pilot Sport 5S tires developed specifically for the DB12, giving it excellent grip and composure. Despite its performance credentials, the DB12 doesn't sacrifice ride quality. In GT mode, the car remains supple and composed over rough roads. Switch it to Sport Plus mode, and it transforms into a true athlete with sharper steering, firmer damping, and a snarling exhaust note. The balance between refinement and aggression is masterfully achieved. Technology and driver assistance. The DB12 comes well-equipped with the latest driver assistance systems. These include adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, forward collision warning, rear cross-traffic alert, and a 360-degree surround view camera system. These features add convenience and safety without diluting the purest driving experience. Another standout tech feature is the Aston Martin app integration, allowing drivers to monitor vehicle status, track location, schedule service appointments, and even control certain functions remotely via smartphone. Driving experience: a grand tourer with a supercar soul. Driving the Aston Martin DB12 is a sensory event. The steering is precise, the throttle response immediate, and the sound from the V8 engine deeply satisfying. Whether you're cruising through countryside roads or attacking mountain passes, the DB12 feels alive and deeply connected to the driver. Unlike many modern GTs that isolate the driver with overboosted electronics, the DB12 rewards skill and engagement. It's a car that encourages spirited driving without overwhelming the driver with complexity. Aston Martin has truly created a car that is both exhilarating and approachable. Conclusion: the new benchmark in GT luxury. The Aston Martin DB12 isn't just a step forward for the brand, it's a leap. By combining timeless design, blistering performance, advanced tech, and everyday usability, Aston Martin has delivered a vehicle that stands tall among its rivals. It's more powerful than a Bentley Continental GT, more stylish than a Mercedes-AMG GT, and arguably more emotionally compelling than even a Ferrari Roma. For those seeking a car that makes every drive feel like an event, yet offers the refinement and comfort for long journeys, the DB12 is as good as it gets. This is not just a new chapter for Aston Martin, it's the start of a new era.